level of export promotion in Nigeria. The House notes that in order to ensure that Nigeria does not depend solely on oil production for its income, the Nigerian Export Promotion Council was established in 1976 to be the leading agency for promoting non-oil exports from Nigeria. Concerned that despite the establishment of the council, Nigeria has continued to rely on the exportation of crude oil, which accounts for more than 70% of our economy.
I rise to second the motion ably moved by Honorable Engineer from Kebbi. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, as we are all aware that this country is currently facing some financial challenges, and in a way to find the solution of way out, we have been discussing severally on how to diversify our economy, and one of which is to ensure that areas where we have very comparative advantages are promoted so that we can improve our export regime, which is now Cap 108 of the law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. And with your permission, I will read the core mandate of that council. One is to promote the development and diversification of Nigerian export trade. Two, to assist in promoting the development of export-related industries in Nigeria. Three, to collect and disseminate information on products available for export. And four, to undertake studies of the current economic conditions with special attention to the export sector, with the aim of advising government on necessary policies and measures to take. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I am not sure whether this council actually is performing as much as we desire, because if they have been up and doing, by now we wouldn't have this much problem of financial problems and low export regime. So that is why I bring up this motion, so as to know what are the challenges before this Export Promotion Council. If we can know their challenges, then we will know exactly how to jack them up so as to wake them from their slumbers. Honorable colleagues, as the Speaker has said, it is time we walk our talk. We have been talking about how to diversify the economy. This is a sure way of diversifying the economy, by gingering the citizenry on what they could do and how much we can produce to export. We have the capability, we have the capacity, and we have the abundance of the arable land. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I wish you to consider this motion.
Order, please.
To invite the Export Promotion Council to tell
Silence,
us their problems and how we can assist them. I so submit, Mr. Speaker.
I look at it as timely. I look at it as important that we should have a clear definition of the activities of this agency at this moment. It is within the scope of the committee, and outside the committee's own investigation, this agency has a lot of pending petitions on the activities of the agency pending in the House Committee on Public Petitions, which one may not say much, not to be judgmental, as we are going to also investigate further in the activities of the agency. I call on the members to support this motion can give a lead hand to this agency for them to do their roles and promote the non-oil exports and other activities that is designated to. I so submit, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to lend my support to the mover of this motion, as a matter of fact the motion, and as well adopt the position of the Chairman House Committee on Commerce. Mr. Speaker, the time has come for us to take non-oil export very seriously. Mr. Speaker, the activities of the National Export Promotion, the Nigeria Export Promotion Council, like the mover of this motion has enumerated, needs to be really investigated, because there has been a lot of exhibitions around the world. We do have exhibitions around the world, and I've had the privilege of attending a couple of those exhibitions where Nigeria has not been represented. Nigeria was not represented. I had cause to also reach out to the Director General of the Export Promotion Council, where he was full of complaint that the government has neglected the agency. So it is very important for us to take this matter seriously, because as we are all aware, to even execute the budget as it stands today is an uphill task for government. Therefore, we don't have an option other than to look into non-oil exports. And without a proper coordination by a government agency, we cannot, the policy of government to encourage export promotion would not see the light of day. So I want to call on my dear colleagues that we should support this motion in its entirety, so that the Committee on Commerce can get to the root of the matter, and if possible advise the government on the best way out, so that we can move forward from depending on oil and look elsewhere to generate revenue. I so submit to speak.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. The ayes have it. Motions referred to the Committee on Commerce for further legislative input.